Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot, and this is going to be a Leo season reading. I'm doing a pick-a-pile for Leo season. So I've got 3 different tarot decks here with different crystals, and I will explain the meaning of the crystals. It might help you pick which pile you're interested in. So the first pile I've got, I have a beautiful like raw amethyst here, and it's paired with the golden tarot. And this amethyst is it's a third eye chakra healing crystal for Leos. So it promotes mental clarity, and it helps soothing and healing energies come to you, supports the solar plexus, and helps focus your intention on achieving your goals. And it's also a good crystal for Leos because, you know, Leo is the strength card, which is part of that is about calming the temper. So amethyst can be helpful as it soothes tempers that might run a little hot sometimes. It amplifies tranquil, peaceful vibes, wisdom and inner peace, so it could help you cool off. So, you know, if you resonate with any of those descriptions, maybe that's the pile for you. The second pile here, I have the traditional Rider-Waite deck with paired with the Tiger Eye. Tiger Eye is the first stone that I immediately think of when I think Leo. You know, I think Peridot is the birthstone, and then Tiger Eye is what I, you know, really associate Leo with here. And it is one of the best stones for Leos. And this is a really good stone if you're looking to attract wealth and manifest abundance. So if that's more of a reading you're looking for, the energies you're looking for, this pile might be the best for you. These aren't the only cards I'm going to pick. I've got clarifying decks, but these are going to be the main, you know, the main spread is going to be done with one of these 3 decks here. You know, Leo is a super ambitious and driven zodiac sign. So this Tiger Eye helps focus all that determination that Leo has. You know, each zodiac sign has a different, motto that's associated with them. And Leo's is I will. So willful, willpower, you know, a force to be reckoned with. Before modern tarot, the traditional tarot, Leo's card was the force, not strength. So like I said, a force to be reckoned with, very strong will in Leos. So this helps focus that and amplifies the abundant vibes, of inspiration and of manifestation. Right? And it's a very good healing crystal. It works with the root and solar plexus chakras. So it's one of the most powerful healing crystals for Leo as well. And then the third deck here is the Zombie Tarot. And I've paired that with a raw unpolished citrine here. And citrine, another stone that's just, you know, there's multiple stones that are associated with each sign. So citrine is also one associated with Leo. It comes from the old French word for lemon, and I think that's one of the reasons it's associated with Leo, because Leos are associated with citrus, right? Oranges, lemons, limes, things like that. Citrus fruits are one of the things Leo's associated with. And so this citrine, it harmonizes very well with the solar plexus, so it's good for Leo. And it's very similar to Tiger Eye in that abundance feeling, but this one invites abundance and balance. So this one is a little bit more about wealth and determination, where the citrine is a little more about, balancing something out, not that determined energy that's with the Tiger Eye. Now, the one thing about citrine is that it doesn't absorb negative energy, so it's a good protection stone for Leos, because it enhances Leo's positive traits of socialization and being, like I said, driven, determined. So it enhances those traits while keeping potentially negative traits in balance, right? The balance part of this. So there we have it. Those are the 3 stones you can pick from. So pick pile 1, again, amethyst with the golden tarot. Pile 2, Tiger Eye with the Rider-Waite original deck, and then number 3, the Zombie Tarot with citrine. The timestamps will be below for each of the different piles, so go ahead and make your decision now. And if you start, you know, looking at a reading and it doesn't feel like yours, come back to this, you know, beginning and pick another one. Just kind of reevaluate. But I'd say, you know, let your intuition be your guide and go where you feel drawn to. So yeah, and like I said, timestamps will be below. Okay. Hello, this is going to be the video for pile 1. Those of you that picked pile 1 for your Leo season reading, the Golden Tarot paired with the Amethyst. So if you're feeling a little hot-headed or looking for just some good healing, soothing, calm energies, right? The Amethyst, good for Leos with that. Or if you feel like your third eye has been blocked, that third eye chakra, Amethyst is good for Leos for that as well. So we're going to start pulling. This is going to be a Leo season spread, so we're going to concentrate on that Leo energy and see what's going to come out for all of you that pick pile 1. I'm going to pull the main spread with the Golden Tarot. We'll clarify with, this is the Dream Keepers. I think that's what this deck is called. And then if I need any additional clarification, I have another deck here, but that's only if needed. And then at the end, pull some Oracle cards, and that will be that, pile 1. All right, my amethyst pile here. Very royal colors too, gold and purple. Kind of like that. There's something about royalty to this spread, I feel. These were also my high school colors. All right, pile 1. Let's jump in here. This first placement's going to be how, and I'm going to pull all the cards, and then we'll get into the reading. But just to go over, how can you shine this season, right? Leo is the sun. Leo is ruled by the sun, which is the largest star in our solar system, which I always found interesting because Leo's sister sign is Aquarius. Excuse me. And Aquarius's card in tarot is the star. So there's such a deep connection really between the Aquarius Leo sister sign deal. One of the deeper ones in my opinion. So how can you shine this season? We've got the 3 of Cups. Wonderful. Getting out, socializing, being social, not isolating yourself. Pretty simple. I'll go into a little more detail, and obviously when we clarify, but that one is pretty self-explanatory. Just put yourself out there. Now we've got what will make you feel most inspired. Page of Wands. Love that. Could be a child, honestly, that inspires you, or just a younger energy. But it could also be your own creativity. Pile 1. This could be you inspiring yourself. Finally, it could be just getting out and socializing more makes you feel some sort of spark, and like maybe pick up future projects that you set down. Creation is really going to make you feel inspired. You creating and observing others' creations. With this 3 of Cups, how can you shine this season? This might be you going to art shows with friends, museums, gallery openings, displays, things like that. And we're going to look at what to express this season. That was coming out. The Magician. Woo-hoo, yes, pile 1. Manifest, manifest, manifest. What to express. Show you have all the tools that you need to manifest what you want. And I feel like what to express is to actually use those tools. Don't take them for granted almost. Utilize this connection that you have for this Leo season. It would be, what main action should you take this season? What main action for pile 1 take this season? Queen of Cups. So this is about it's interesting. This comes out under what main action should you take, and this is the stone that like calms tempers, and this pile could be related to that. The Queen of Cups is compassion, being very emotionally intelligent, emotionally secure, being there for others in an emotional way, being an emotional support, a shoulder to cry on, using your intuition to guide you when people might not be saying a lot, just very connected to your emotion and your heart space here. So the main action to take this season, Leo season, is to extend your emotional capacity to others, be the shoulder to cry on. It's a very motherly type of energy to me, the Queen of Cups. And it's funny because I was going to say the Queen of Wands is very similar energy, and the Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. And this is one of Leo's cards. Queen of Wands is fearless, open-hearted, compassionate. So I would say compassion. What main action to take this season is to show compassion. Again, don't lose your temper so quickly, right? With kind of what that amethyst is there to protect. And then what attracts other people to you? Oh, the devil. Lots of people are attracted to you, pile one. You look really good. You're tempting to other people. The devil, to me, it's an attractive energy. It's temptation. It's desire. It's obsession. What attracts other people to you is not only how that you look physically very good, but people might be attracted to just how obsessed you can become with things. I feel like once you're into something, you're into it. Like if it's a topic, you do a lot of research on it, like obsessively, almost to the point that it's an addiction. But this attracts other people to you because of the combination of a physical attractiveness paired with this wildly intense focus. People are so very tempted by you. It's almost like you're like singing some sort of siren song in the middle of the ocean, and the pirates are like, no, don't succumb to the siren song. I don't know why that's the image that popped into my head, but there you have it. Interesting, we have the Tower next. Something shocking here. Last thing, what will bring you the most joy this season? Pile one, what will bring you the most joy this Leo season? Oh, that's too many cards. I'm going to shuffle again. But just so you know, Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords is what came out. So we'll see if one of those comes out again. Oftentimes that does happen because the universe is like, hey, wait a second. There's one of those I actually wanted there. So let's see, pile one. Let's see. What will bring the most joy this season? What will bring you the most joy this season? Two of Coins. Okay. Yeah, see, this is also about balancing emotions. You'll notice there's a ship in the back here, and the waves are very rocky on this card, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's not steady water. And there's a boat here in the background kind of riding those waves. Water in the tarot is about our subconscious, our emotions. So this is someone kind of riding an emotional wave, right? And the Two of Pentacles, balancing, it's multitasking. So what will bring you the most joy this season, I feel like, is to very calmly and practically, because it's coins, pentacles, very calmly and practically just ride the waves. There's going to be some emotional ups and downs in Leo season for you, but do your best to multitask and determine what's important to you. What deserves your time, energy, and attention, because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of people that are tempted by you, and just kind of this pile one, you feel very magnetic right now. Okay. And with this energy, you could attract some not good people that want to take advantage of that, like, kind of raw sexual energy that you're exuding. We can attract energy vampires that way, where they will suck that out of you because they don't have it in themselves. So I'm just going to say watch out for that, pile one, because you've got a lot of people coming towards you, which is probably why this is saying what will bring you the most joy this season is to just calmly ride those emotional waves, because there are going to be emotional waves this season for you. You are going to have to multitask. But again, it's about who deserves your time and energy. And very interestingly enough, the Magician and Two Pentacles, right, one on top of the other, they both have the infinity symbol on them. The Magician has it over his head, and this is the infinity symbol, right? There are only 3 cards in the deck that have that symbol. It's the Magician, the Two of Coins, and Strength, Leo's card, right? So there's something about being very connected to universe, to spirit, with these 2 cards here, pile one, right? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, you could need some rest. It's possible you've been, again, maybe your temper has been running high. The amethyst is the stone to help keep, as the caterpillar says in the Alice in Wonderland, keep your temper. Amethyst will help you do that. All right. I'm going to clarify, because I feel like I did kind of go over this. But let me go over the signs that are out here for you, pile one. 3 of Cups, I've got Cancer. Page of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. The Magician is ruled by Mercury, so that is Gemini, Virgo. Queen of Cups is a water sign card, so Cancer, Scorpio, Leo. Though this one in particular I think of as Scorpio's card because there's actually a scorpion on this card. Okay. And then the Devil, Capricorn energy, and the Two of Coins, also Capricorn energy. All right, and the Four of Swords, which is at the bottom of your deck here, is Libra energy. So that's what we've got showing on the spread, just so you know. Right, I'm going to clarify here. How can you shine this season? Like I said, getting together with friends, with loved ones, people you trust. But this isn't about having serious, deep conversations. This is about you going out and having a good time with those people. Going to a concert, going to a music festival, going out to a restaurant, to a bar, a picnic, just celebrating. And it doesn't need to be some big celebration. It's just almost celebrating you getting together, you know? Yeah. Very good. Socialization is going to make you shine this season. So let's see. Let's clarify this Three of Cups here. How can pile one shine this season? Can I get some clarifiers for the Three of Cups, please? I haven't used this deck in a while. Maybe it doesn't want to talk. Get some clarifiers for the Three of Cups, please. Please, deck. I haven't abandoned you. There we go. The Knight of Swords. How can you shine this season? Okay, so when you're in these friend groups, speak up. Use your words. With the Knight of Swords is one of the fastest moving knights, but the Knight of Swords, determination, but swords, intellect. Something about your intellect, the way you process, your mind processes things, the words that you say are going to help you shine this season. So don't be afraid to state your opinion, say what you need to say, whether it be in person with other people or on social media. Speak up. Lovers is at the bottom of the deck at the moment. This could have something to do with your divine alignment. There, Leos, with the Lovers at the bottom. I'm going to get one more for the Three of Cups, because then we got the Hangman coming out, which is gaining enlightenment. I feel like you and, people are going to gain enlightenment through the words that you say. That's part of why there's this encouragement to surround yourself with other people, like-minded people, and speak. Because, the words you say are going to give enlightenment to others and be quite transformational with death here. Death is about an ending so that a new, more prosperous beginning can happen. It's death, but it's also rebirth. So that's what I'm saying. Something about the words that you say are going to make people reflect. And you might even make some people uncomfortable. Because the hangwoman part of this, the hangwoman, is that she's put herself in an uncomfortable position and in a solo energy so that she can see the light and gain enlightenment. But it is a sacrifice and it is uncomfortable. So I feel like Leo season, pile one, the words that you say during Leo season is how you shine, because you make people really reevaluate something. You bring enlightenment to others, and they make some big final decisions based on your words. So surround yourself with others, get out there, and don't be afraid to speak your mind, even if it's going to make some people uncomfortable, because ultimately it changes some sort of thought pattern in their brain. Very influential, pile one. With the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, very connected to spirit. So let's see here, to the universe. Page of Wands, what to express this season. This is creativity, a spark, your desire. Let's see, Page of Wands, the Empress. I love that. Abundance. The Empress is about abundance, being absolutely connected to the universe. Creativity, fertility, equal exchanges of energy as well. Can I get two more for there we go. Wow, the Devil. Ooh, pile one. We got the Devil twice. Wow, we have 3 major arcanas coming out. Okay, and we also had 2 coming out over here. So now we got a bunch. You have a lot of major arcanas on this spread, pile one. Leo season will be very influential. Just to go over, I missed the Hangman is Pisces energy. Death is Scorpio energy. And it's on Cancer energy. So we have all 3 water signs represented right there. And now we have the Page of Wands clarified by the Empress, the Devil, and the Fates, which is typically the Wheel of Fortune card. Alrighty. And the Empress ruled by Venus, so this is a Taurus Libra card. Devil, again, Capricorn, and the Fates is ruled by Jupiter. So you can say it's connected to Sagittarius, but generally in the Wheel of Fortune, the fixed signs are on the card. So it's also Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. Just so you know what's out here. Okay. What will make you feel most inspired? This feels like balancing out, because the Empress is like one of the highest vibrations you can resonate at, right? Venus, planet of love. It's also the planet of money, right? But because abundance, fertility, again, equal exchange of energy. The Empress does not give where that energy that she's giving isn't being reciprocated, because she understands innately that is imbalanced. So what will make you feel most inspired? I feel like by creating and letting yourself kind of take on a more youthful, fun, playful energy, I feel, again, the pile one, like you go back to some project, that you go back to projects that you might have given up on. And you could see the abundance in them. There's also a very, again, attractiveness with the Empress and really vibing high. Then we have the Devil, which is said to be our lowest vibration, right? Because it is addiction, it's obsession, it's those very, very human parts of ourselves. And those parts are okay because we are human. So there's a weird feeling here of balancing out the highest vibration you can vibe at and the lowest. You're finding some sort of happy medium with the Fates here, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel, pile one, that what will make you feel most inspired is letting your youthful energy take over. Again, maybe even looking back to the past for inspiration, future, again, past projects that you left behind. You could look at them now and go, wow, this was really good. Why did I leave that there? And I feel like luck is going to be turning in your favor. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Wands. So there's some, maybe some competition as well. Comes to creation. Maybe some of you are submitting a creative project, some piece of art, whether it's painting, I don't know, watercolor, oil painting, music, writing, singing, clay, working with clay, woodworking. You know where I'm going with here. Okay, what to express this season for pile one? We've got the Magician. That was quick. 8 of Cups. Ooh. Okay. 9 of Wands. Okay. So part of this is you manifesting, pile one, new relationships, because you've walked away from a decent amount because you feel like those relationships, those relationships that you've walked away from, they didn't see you. They didn't acknowledge you, really. It's almost like you were present for their benefit, but they didn't really value what you were bringing to the table. It's kind of a user energy here. Pile one, 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and Judgment coming out with the Magician. Okay. 8 of Cups is Pisces energy, 9 of Wands, Sagittarius. Judgment is Saturn, so Capricorn, and in traditional astrology also Aquarius. What to express this season? Pile one, it's time. Again, remember I said your words are going to be important. And there's something about it being time to tell your story. Something you left behind, codependent, emotionally draining energies that were very hard to leave behind. You left them behind because they didn't see you. And I feel this was a final decision. Judgment. You saw it and you let it free, right? You took off. Like, I'm out of here. I'm out of this desolation. There's nothing here for me anymore. It's just bones and dry dirt. Nothing's going to grow here. Nothing can flourish in this desolation. So, right, you take the roots with you, what you need to take, and elevate, right, ascend to a higher level. That's what to express this season. I almost feel like this is a conversation between you and the universe, that expressing to the universe, and through your behavior also, right, expressing to the universe that you have made the final decision to walk away from these people that are not acknowledging you, your journey, that are taking advantage of you, that are using you. And it's very hard to do that, but the Magician, you have all the tools you need to do that, and you're very connected to the universe right now. So what to express this season, I feel like it's an expression, it's almost a conversation between you and the universe and the universal energies, and saying, I am making the decision to leave this behind, and I'm not going back to it. I'm not going back to things that keep hurting me over again. Emotional baggage. You're carrying other people's emotional baggage that you didn't need to. Right? Yeah, see, the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Once this is set free, there's a new offer that comes in. This could be in love. We have the Two of Cups right below it. So this could be a love offer, but whatever it is, it's unity and harmony. And it's at the beginning phases. It's probably with someone new friendships, new connections here. All right. So express to the universe that you are done with that energy. Write it down, speak it out loud, put it in the ether somewhere, pile one, because I feel like it's going to be really important. What main action to take this season? Queen of Cups. There's that compassion, that emotional intelligence, utilizing emotional intelligence. Can I get a few cards for the Queen of Cups, please? 3, ideally. Let's see. Whoa, okay. Wow, so we have divine counterparts coming out together, because the King of Cups is coming out to clarify the Queen of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands. So, pile one, you could be a water sign with another water sign, or you could be attracting another or a water sign. Does not have to be. Again, this isn't a love reading, but when you have divine counterparts, there's a little something there. The star at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius. We get one more for the Queen of Cups. The Ten of Wands, King of Cups. Main action to take this season. Yeah, this is you being really emotionally stable. So these rocky waters over here with the Two of Coins, they're real rocky this season. You're really having to up your emotional intelligence, your emotional maturity, and your patience this season, pile one. I can see that. Because you're laying down burdens and demands that others have placed on you. And that's taking a lot of emotional strength. It's taking a lot out of you emotionally, because you were so dedicated and so loyal to these connections. One more for the Queen of Cups, please. Okay, one more. Una más for the Queen of, there we go. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you're laying down you're laying down the burdens that were placed on you by others that was just too much to bear. It's taking a lot of emotional strength. There's probably some blowback to this. If you're leaving people behind, pile one, they don't like it. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're not happy about it, because they're losing you. You were very valuable, but you were very valuable to them because they were using you. They were taking advantage of your emotional capacity that you have. It's time to turn it to yourself and to turn it to others. 3 of Cups, to others that deserve it, right? Walking away from these burdensome relationships, 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, and going to this 3 of Cups energy. That's how you shine, right? These new relationships, these new connections, this emotional freedom. That's what this is about. Interesting. It's emotional freedom, pile one. Yeah, your emotions, you don't want them toyed with anymore. The people have been. So yeah, it's about laying down the burdens of others and remaining really, really emotionally stable and calm through that phase, so that you can balance something out. 6 of Pentacles, your energy was not balanced, right? Who you were giving your time, money, energy to were not who you should have been giving it to. Now, I don't say it because everything happens for a reason. I believe that, but it's not who who it's best to give your energy to. It does not help you. You see, we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. You're trying something brand new, pile one. With this Three of Cups energy, you're surrounding yourself with new people, right? Speaking your truth, speaking your opinions, not being afraid to do so. So we have the Fool and the Ace of Swords at the bottom. So those are two like Inception type cards. And the Sun under the Ace of Swords. So that's super bright. And interesting, remember I said this Leo and Aquarius are pretty connected. So the Sun and the Star was right behind the Sun. So yeah, this is that I really like that energy there. So main action to take is to balance out where you're putting your energy, your money, and your time, and just remain really steady and stable while you set these burdens down. Right? What attracts other people to you, pile one? Let's look at this Devil, because there are lots of people attracted to you. That is for sure. The Devil, please, the Devil. Page of Swords. See, remember I said your focus, you research. When you get obsessed, you get obsessed. The Page of Swords is a card of research and learning, being very focused on one particular task and learning, or one particular idea or theme or something, and learning all you can about that. You notice the Page of Swords, she's a very quiet area, and she's listening. This is about taking in information, taking things in. So again, what attracts people to you is this: when you are focused and almost obsessed with something, you research it down to its core. You want to know everything there is to know about this one topic or this person or whatever it may be. Let's see, a few more for the Devil, please. The Devil. What attracts other people to pile one? What attracts other people? It almost came out, but it didn't. Three of Swords. Okay. One more. That's interesting for what attracts people to you. You could be a bit brooding this season, wallowing in some sort of sorrow. And for some reason that attracts people to you. I don't know. But okay, then we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Makes sense now. So this part is what attracts people to you. Your physical attractiveness, right? That just kind of magnetic, very tempting, almost seductive energy that pile one you just seem to kind of naturally have. Maybe always, but it's highlighted this season. But the clarifying cards are interesting because, like, even when you have your heart broken and there's sorrow and grief and pain with the Three of Swords, right? There's three swords stabbed right through this person's heart. That you're able to pull yourself through. It's like through research, because also the Page of Swords is an idealistic card. It's very idealistic energy. So what attracts people to you is that even when you're heartbroken, something about you, again, researching and just maybe you're really, you get very self-reflective when you're in sorrow, grief, pain, and you really need to figure out the cause of it, because there's this clarity that comes after the Three of Swords, these aha moments that you get. So it's very attractive that you kind of, basically that you know how to work through your bullshit and that you don't rely on others to do it for you. And yeah, you might succumb to some sort of temptation or obsession or something, but you pull yourself out of it because there's a mental clarity here that you are able to gain. You ascertain this mental clarity, and I think people don't know how you do it, really. And apparently it's a very attractive trait. That's what attracts people to you. Okay, now let's look at this last placement here, the Two of Coins. What is going to bring the most joy to pile one this Leo season? What's going to bring the most joy? Let's look at the Two of Coins, please. The Ten of Coins. Okay. Two more for the Two of Pentacles, please. Two more for the Ten of Pentacles, please. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. There's something maybe about you needing to up your, like you're increasing your finances. Two Swords. One more, please, for the... Ooh, flew out. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. And the Three of Cups. How nice. Okay. So, Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Knight of Wands. Okay. What will bring you the most joy? So there's a lot of multitasking going on, but I think you're liking it, Pile 1. Because there's something about this multitasking that feels stable to you. Ten of Pentacles. This is a generational wealth. It's very stable. It's rooted. It's grounded. It's been there for generations. You might feel stuck in that energy. Honestly, some of you might feel some sort of responsibility. It's interesting because you want to, there's some of you in Pile 1, you want to engage in your own projects, but you feel a responsibility and loyalty to some sort of family business, or just somewhere that you've been working for a while, or there's some loyalty to family. Maybe you're taking care of a family member that is ailing or ill. Because there's procrastination. You're having to balance two different things here, right? The Two of Pentacles. But I feel like you really just want to go after something else. You don't really want... Yeah, you don't want to be balancing these things. Because what's going to bring you joy this season is pulling out of this generational wealth thing, taking this blindfold off, taking these swords down from the heart, right? This is not her body. There's a mannequin in front of her actual body. So there's this facade in front of the person. So what's going to bring you the most joy is to let down a facade of some kind when it comes to a family business, like I said, or somewhere you've been for a while that you don't want to be there anymore, but you're procrastinating on ending it. Because you're still putting on the show like you want to be there. But this Knight of Wands is telling me that you want to fly by the seat of your pants. You want to go in so many directions. There's a confidence and a fire inside of you, Pile 1, that has not been able to really fully show itself, is what I am feeling here. So what will bring you the most joy is to show that fire. And if it requires multitasking, and again, keeping those emotions calm, right? Keep the emotions calm, but the passion high. Some people can mistake passion for anger, and those people are those people. Maybe they don't understand passion, but just make sure that you can recognize the difference between passion and anger, because we remember amethyst, temper, and I did see that, as I mentioned earlier, in a few of these cards. So yeah, grab that confidence, because that's what's going to bring you joy. Is it almost feels like, Pile 1, like you have to multitask right now, because there is something that you have to be doing it out of, maybe you signed a contract, stating you have to do this one thing. And so, because there's somewhere you're stuck, but then there's somewhere else you'd rather be. So take that for what it means for you. But what's going to bring you the joy is to not only stay stuck, but look at your options too. Indulge and engage with that Knight of Wands energy of confidence, moving quickly, trying a bunch of different things, right? A Knight of Wands I kind of call as my card of like, throw a bunch of stuff to the wall and see what sticks. Taking a risk, right? I'm going to pull, actually, I'm going to pull 3 cards from this. These cards have words on them. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck again, just to get an overall message for Pile 1. Let's see, universe, anything else Pile 1 needs to know. We have the Prince of Cups, typically the Knight of Cups, introspection, word on that card. So yeah, very mellow. Meditation might be good for Pile 1, right? To calm that temper, is meditating very calmly, connecting to his emotions. We have the 8 of Swords, isolation. And we've got the Two of Swords, decisions, right? Two of Swords right here, making that decision to embody the Knight of Wands energy. So introspection, isolation, and decision. Prince of Cups, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. With the Princess or Page of Discs, Pentacles at the bottom of the deck that says manifestation on it. Okay, so whatever that might mean to you, messages from the universe, meditation. Be careful not to get trapped in your head and isolate yourself. Remember, how you shine is the Three of Cups. I feel like this came out as a little bit of a warning, pile 3, that's saying do not isolate yourself. This is how you shine. Three of Cups, socialization. Knight of Swords, being very sociable, moving quickly, speaking your truth. And Two of Swords, it's important to make a decision, right? Two of Swords, the judgment is about making a decision. That's also a 2. And we have the Two of Swords again down here. So, you know, 2s are about creation, relationships, choices, experience. It's the energy of dreams, right? And I'm just going to end this by pulling, let's see, a few oracle cards just to see what's the theme kind of for this season for pile 1. It's a theme. What energies to embody for pile 1, please? Can I get a few of these beautiful oracle cards? No. This one has felt weird in my hand. There's 2 of them. Release, enchantment. Oh, interesting. This is a mermaid on the card. Remember earlier I mentioned like the siren song with, I think it was the devil energy there. So release. Yeah, see, time to release. 8 of Cups, that 8 of Cups energy. Time to release energies that bring you down and using you. Enchantment. You are enchanting. And I think there's pile 1 here. There is something about embracing a more play-like energy, playful energy. Don't allow yourself to be enchanted by things again. You know, it's kind of like that why so serious question. Don't have to be serious all the time. All right, one more for pile 1, please. I just said pile 3. I'm sorry if I did. This is for pile 1. Trust. Release, enchantment, and trust. I feel like something about your trust is evolving because you're around more solid people and not people that are using you. And yeah, protection. The bottom of the deck, you are protected. You're protected from, I don't know, anyone that's going to want to come back around and use you again is what I feel. All right, pile 1, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for joining. Hope this resonated, and we'll see you at the next reading. Hello, pile 2. This is going to be your reading for Leo season. Thanks for being here with me. So you have picked the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck with the Tiger Eye. Tiger Eye is honestly probably my favorite stone for Leos. Being a Leo myself, I tend to really be drawn to Tiger Eye. Some reason, always have been, even before I started learning about astrology and, what stones are related to what sign and things like that. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Leo, lion, Tiger Eye, not a real stretch of the imagination there. So we are going to take a look at a few different areas of Leo season for you, pile 2. Again, this Tiger Eye related to looking to attract wealth and manifest abundance. That's one of the powerful qualities of Tiger Eye for Leos. So for Leo season. So this could be a deck for you if that's what you're looking for, to amplify the abundant vibes of inspiration and manifestation that comes with the natural determination that Leos, those lions, have. Okay, so about growing your material abundance, really exponentially. And it's connected, like I said in the beginning, with the root and solar plexus. So it's one of the more powerful healing crystals for Leos as well. This one's more about that abundance and wealth attraction. So we're going to pull some cards from the tarot. I'll clarify. I have this deck here if I need it. And then we'll end with an oracle, and that will be that, pile 2, right? So this first placement here is going to be, how can you shine this season? Spirit, for pile 2, how can pile 2 shine during Leo season? How can pile 2 really shine during Leo season? Knight of Swords. All right, love that. So this is about speaking up. This is about moving quickly. Also changing habits and routines. If you're feeling like you've been doing the same thing over and over again, a change of your routine, a change of your habits could be a really good thing. I'm going to pull the rest of the spread and then we will go over the cards. So the second placement is going to be pile, oh, no, it's way too many cards there. What will make you feel most inspired during Leo season? All right, for pile 2, what's going to make pile 2 feel most inspired for Leo season? Oh. Just going to take that one because I just want one there, but 10 of Cups came out with it, so we will keep that in mind. But Strength, this is Leo's card. So pile 2, you could really, Leo season could be very important specifically for you, with the Strength card coming out there, right? But that's what will make you feel most inspired, the Strength card. This next placement is going to be what to express this season. What to express, pile 2. What should pile 2 express this season? That Tiger Eye energy. The 9 of Wands. Okay. Next placement, what main action should you take? What main action to take during Leo season? What main action to take for pile 2? What main action should pile 2 take? Let's see here. What main action should pile 2 take? Oh, too many cards there. Main action should pile 2 take? The Hierophant. Oof. Some deep spiritual stuff going on. Some of you could find yourself getting proposed to, or just upgrading your relationship, intimate relationship that you have. This next one, what attracts other people to you? What attracts other people to you for pile 2, Tiger Eye? Oh, the 10 of Wands. Okay. And what will bring the most joy to you this season? What will bring the most joy? Pile 2 this season. What will bring the most joy? Oh, very nice. 3 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So pile 2, you could be very focused on your home, taking care of your environment, your physical environment, where you work, where you live, and also your physical body, right? Really focused on your finances. Well, let's see. How to shine this season. Knight of Swords. Move quickly. Speak with authority. Don't be afraid to say what you mean. Say how you feel. Share your opinions. That's going to... People want to hear what you have to say here with the Knight of Swords. I said also changing up routine. If things have gotten dull, if you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again, making small changes to your routine. The Knight of Swords knows those little small changes are going to lead to a much bigger change, right? So, but it does it quickly, makes these changes. The Knight of Swords adjusts quickly. And it's about, it's an air, connected to the air signs. So it's about your mental facilities, your mental capability, and how you're expressing it via your words and your actions. We've got what will make you feel most inspired, Strength here. So like I said, this Leo season, you could just feel very inspired. This is one of Leo's cards. Purity of intention is what to express this season. The Lion is not biting this woman's hand off, right? We could say it's a little foolhardy or a little stupid, maybe even, to put one's hand in a lion's mouth. But she is not afraid. And the lion isn't biting her hand off. Because white symbolizes purity in the tarot. Because she comes with pure intention. There's no mind games going on. There's no plan. There's just purity of intention here. All she just wants to pet the lion. That's it. And the lion trusts her because there is purity of intention. The lion knows that this isn't a trickster energy here. This is like, I mean what I say. There's no, like I said, there's no games going on. So what will make you feel most inspired this season too is to don't play any mind games with people during the season, because I think it will backfire on you. Or if you're trying to like get one over on someone or make something go in your favor by planning and kind of manipulating a situation or circumstance, it's not going to work during Leo season for you, pile 2. It's just not going to, because if you do not go in with purity of intention, your compassion isn't going to come out. You will lose your temper. You probably become domineering, wildly headstrong, stubborn in a negative way. So yeah, what will make you feel most inspired is going into every situation with a pure intention. Okay. What to express this season? My God. So you feel hurt, pained with the 9 of Swords, or 9 of Wands. I call this my Wounded Warrior card. Very suspicious, looking back, really having your boundaries up, your walls up. So what to express this season is just how hard your journey has been, pile 2. Maybe that's the words that you speak. Some sort of wisdom or knowledge that you gained while you've been on this journey. The journey is almost over. As a matter of fact, it's probably, if you've been through some sort of treacherous journey, it's probably closer to the end than you even realize, with the 10 of Wands coming out here. 10s are about the completion of a cycle. Okay. So what to express this season is how hard you've been working, how tough it's been, and you're not expressing this trying to get pity or sympathy or, oh, this woe is me from other people. It's just, this is your story, pile 2. And if it's been hard, it's been hard. And that's what it is. And that's what you need to express. Don't hold yourself back and have all these walls up just because you think people won't understand your journey. Because it's how you shine is by speaking about your journey. And also by making some little adjustments so that this 9 and 10 of Wands, this heavy energy that you just like trudging through, so it doesn't happen again, and it probably will happen again, but putting in those, making some changes so that this same path will not happen again. So you won't be just, in some sort of hamster wheel, repeating the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, the theme of this spread seems to be change. Change is good. Changing up your routine, acknowledging your journey and how hard it's been. And I feel like acknowledging how hard it's been and talking about it, you might even realize some things like, oh man, that step that I took, that was the wrong step. I should have been more focused on this over here than that. And so that way you can readjust your how you go, your strategy for next time, right? But no strategizing now during Leo season. Will not work in your favor. No impure strategizing, if that makes sense. We have the Hierophant here. What main action should you take this season? Connect to spirit. Some of you, if you're churchgoers, if you haven't been going to church, that's an action you should take. If you are generally someone that prays or talks to the universe, or does your intention setting and is really powerful when it comes to manifesting, and you haven't been doing that, that's the action you should take during this Leo season. This is about getting reconnected to the universal energy, right? The Hierophant I call the spiritual conduit. The Hierophant is connected both to the metaphysical and the physical down here, and it speaks spiritual words, guidance. So the main action is to concentrate on really connecting to spirit, connecting to larger truths, and getting out of this mindset really of being hurt and unrecognized and having these big walls up. There's some universal truths that are available to you during this season. What attracts other people to you? The 10 of Wands. I do not like this pile too, because I feel like it's attracting the wrong kind of people to you, because the 10 of Wands is this person carrying all these burdens that are not theirs. All these wands, they're not this person's to carry. So what attracts other people to you is that you are very responsible, that you are true to your word, that you're loyal, that you don't let people down. But just be careful, pile 2, that you don't attract people that are going to use those qualities in you and lay all their baggage on you to the point that you're carrying it all and they're just off like fun and fancy free while you're doing all the heavy lifting. Okay. What will bring you the most joy this season? Yes, working with others. The Three of Pentacles, working with others, not doing it all on your own, like these two cards, right? There's only one person on these cards. There's only one person on all these cards, except for this Three of Pentacles. Threes are about synthesizing, bringing energies together, working. Three of Pentacles, this could be about work specifically, the way you earn money, or it could be in your home environment, but it is in the material world with the Pentacles. So what's going to bring you the most joy during Leo season is working with others, collaboration, compromise, being around others that have maybe even a similar goal to you, right? Similar mindset, similar mentality. It could even be just a similar financial goal, right? But that is what's going to bring you joy. Being around people, not isolating yourself, not having these walls up, these boundaries up, and just trudging through something all on your own and carrying everyone else's burdens. That's not what's going to bring you joy. What's going to bring you joy is creating and collaborating with others, possibly others that are older than you, either in, Earth years or in maturity. Okay. All right, we're going to clarify here using, I think this deck is called the White Sage Tarot. It's an animal deck. So for pile 2, how can pile 2 shine this season? We've got the Knight of Swords. Can we get some clarifiers on that? Knight of Swords. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Four of Wands. So this definitely could be about your home environment. Or you could find yourself being invited to a death, to a homecoming party or a housewarming party, and the words that you say at this party are very powerful. We have 2 4s coming out, interestingly enough. 4 of Wands and death is 13, which breaks down into 4. Can I get one more for the Knight of Wands, please? How can pile 2 shine during Leo season? How could pile 2 shine during Leo season? Oh, we got 2 more. Okay. So there could be some Leos actually watching this spread, because we've got another Leo fire card coming out here. So 4 of Wands, death, Queen of Wands, 2 Pentacles. Okay. How can you shine this season? I said something about the words that you say at a gathering with other people. It feels like it is it's either at your home or someone else's home. It's a happy gathering. It's celebration. There's reason to celebrate. But something happens, something about words spoken puts an end to something so that something else can be reborn, right? It feels like this Queen of Wands energy is what comes from it. Queen of Wands, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries card, but given we're in Leo season and we've got strength right there, it feels like Leo there. And, the Queen of Wands is it's an open-hearted energy. It's a fearless energy. Very compassionate, wants to help, wants to succeed. So how you shine, pile 2, during Leo season is transforming you and others. You cause a transformation not only in yourself but in others to this open-hearted energy, this fearless something about your presence brings about a fearlessness in others, which I then think opens up your own fearlessness. Like, I don't think you go into it with this like open-hearted, fearless something, but something about like you interacting with others and the way that their energy, they're reciprocating and giving energy back to you. It's like something about that cycle, that process. I'm almost seeing like one of those wind generators or those water propellers that the faster it goes, it can like turn on a light bulb if you get the water going fast enough. It's like that. It's like this really fast moving energy with this Knight of Swords. It inspires others and others' inspiration, others being inspired inspires you because you like seeing others inspired and talking passionately about what they love. inspires you to do the same thing. And you might even receive a business offer or work offer, or maybe an offer to move into a new place at some sort of homecoming or housewarming party or event. It doesn't have to be one of those two things, but it definitely feels like it's a gathering at someone's home. And I feel like you're going to attract so much energy that you're going to have to do some multitasking and balance some things out here. And it's interesting because the infinity symbol is on the Two of Pentacles, as well as strength. The only other card in the tarot that has the infinity symbol depicted is the Magician. Okay, just so you know, infinity symbol, among other things, to me, it symbolizes a connection to the past, present, and future. It is infinity, an infinite connection. But that also means constantly learning as well. So let's see, what will make pile 2 feel most inspired? Let's clarify strength. It feels like that purity of intention, no mind games, no... Yeah, 5 of Wands, another Leo card. So definitely could have some Leos that picked pile 2, which again doesn't surprise me. As a Leo, I'm always very drawn to Tiger Eye myself. If I was watching this reading, that's the one I would have picked. Another Leo card, King of Wands. All right. The fixed signs tend to be the kings of the court cards. And Leo, you are the fixed fire sign. So the King of Wands would definitely be your card. I'm going to laugh if we get another Leo card here. No. Okay, the Tower. Well, it's interesting. These are all fire. The Tower is ruled by Mars. So this is all fire energy right here on what will make you feel most inspired. So that fire energy is about all that passion that I was passion, desire, instinct, following that gut feeling, being driven to go after what you want. Like there's a fire inside of you that just won't go out until you get what it is that you are being driven, whatever that fire is, whatever sparked that flame, you're going to get it. Right? Remember, Leo's motto, all signs have mottos. Leo's motto is I will. That willful, powerful energy. I will. So, you will. So, what will make you feel most inspired, pile 2? There's something here about friendly competition. 5 of Wands is about friendly competition. It's a card of training, keeping things playful. Now, the King of Wands is very much a boss energy, right? The kings are leaders. King of Wands specifically, very attractive energy, both physically and in the soul. Very attractive. Not afraid to be seen in public, generally a public figure, social media. People like to follow the King of Wands, a benevolent leader, not a micromanager, can sometimes actually disappear. So it's an independent leader, the King of Wands. Then we have the Tower. Just shocking revelation. Some sort of foundation is shook here. You could be competing, Leo, for a promotion, or trying to become your own boss, or competing with your own boss at work. And it's making you feel, it's making you feel inspired. Did I say Leo? I meant pile 2. I might have said Leo, because we got so many Leo cards out here so far. 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What will make you feel most inspired? Some of you could have been at a job recently that you're just really not happy with, or there's some sort of leadership that you're not happy with, so you're deciding to take the reins and do it yourself. You are going to be the leader, or you're competing for some sort of leadership role, and that makes you feel inspired. You like it. There's something about shaking the foundation that you enjoy, pile 2. You're not afraid of transformation or change. Yeah, because see, we have death here too. Now the Tower, right, I says linked to Mars, which is Aries energy, but also before we discovered Pluto, Scorpio was connected to Mars. And we have the death card over here, which is Scorpio's energy. So what I would say, what will make you feel the most inspired is something about transformation when it comes to how you compete with others in a social position, in a authority, it's an authoritative figure. How you deal with competition with an authority figure. But you like shaking the foundation. That's what makes you feel inspired. And you're doing it with a purity of intention. That's why you enjoy shaking the foundation during Leo season. Because your intentions are pure, there's a belief and a trust there. And it's not an unprovoked one. It's not placed in the wrong area. This is correct. This belief and trust that if you come in with purity of intention, whatever the foundation shakes free, and if whatever falls wasn't meant to be there in the first place. Okay, I like that energy. It's very bold, very brave, very Leo. Nine of Wands. What to express this season? This is about you expressing you, taking those walls down. What to express this season? Can I get some clarifiers? Four of Cups. So there's some gratitude that needs to be expressed here, pile 2. Even if this journey has been long and arduous with the Knight of Wands, the universe does not give us what we do not manifest or what we cannot handle. The Four of Cups is apathy. Now in this deck, I find it interesting because it's like the cups are emotions, are subconscious. It's like it's taking these 3 cups, these 3 smaller cups, to fill this one big cup. It's almost like you've got this big, huge well of emotion that's empty, and it's a big well, and so it's being filled by different entities, so that those 3 things can come together and fill this one cup. Which is symbolic to me that it takes a lot of different emotions for you to feel fulfilled. Four of Cups traditionally, it says also, it's a card of apathy, being bored. I think you're bored with whatever journey you're on right now, right? Well, you are, because you're doing it solo. You're not feeling seen. You're like, oh, when is this going to end? There's some sort of boredom there. But Four of Cups is about showing gratitude, because these cups are not here for nothing. You manifested them. So if you don't appreciate what you manifested, because you manifested, so the universe gave it to you, and if it's not, it might not be exactly the way you wanted it to look. But if you always brush aside what you manifested, and then the universe comes in and gives it to you, and you're like, oh no, it doesn't look exactly the way I wanted it to look. So nope, that's not it. Next. The universe is going to feel a little slighted. Because if you're manifesting things and it's giving them to you and you're not using them, then there's no energy being given to what the universe is giving you. So it's almost like you're kind of ignoring your own manifestations. So express gratitude for your long journey. It might be hard to find it, but I challenge you to do so, because it will help your... Gratitude is the highest vibration that we can exist on. Okay? And then we have 2 twos coming out, the High Priestess and Judgment. Okay? What to express this season. So you're very connected to spirit with the High Priestess. There's a lot of potential here. You have the secrets of the universe. And the Judgment card is having some sort of spiritual awakening. I feel like what to express this season is your spiritual knowledge, your gratitude, your story, and your final decision to not go down this path again that makes you feel hurt, burdened, and alone. Final decision. A light bulb moment has gone off, and you're like, I'm not going to do this to myself again. That's what to express. All right, the Hierophant. What main action should pile 2 take during Leo season? Page of Wands. I get 2 more. The World. This is very playful energy to me, clarifying the Hierophant here. Can I get 1 more, please? For the Hierophant, what main action for pile 2 to take during Leo season? Three of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands, the World, and Three of Wands. Hierophant is Taurus energy, paired with fire energy. The Page of Wands, the World, is the fixed signs. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Three of Wands is Aries. Okay. So we have this really playful, successful, this is a restless energy here. All three of these cards. The World, the least restless of all three. But still, there's, the World is about success and completing a cycle, but it is also about, threes are about manifesting and building patterns. And the World is 21, which breaks down to a 3. So the World for me is about completing a cycle, but also manifesting a new one at the same time. So, main action to take during Leo season. Some of you are being guided to travel. You find yourself traveling during Leo season, possibly traveling to a spiritual location. Some of you could be traveling to see cathedrals or some sort of Zen garden or monasteries, or, maybe you're going to India and visiting like where monks do their praying. Maybe you're visiting Buddhist sites, but it's something spiritual. It could even be, nature to me is very spiritual. The Hierophant is typically symbolic of a spiritual structure, but I would argue that nature is a structure. It's just a natural one. And that is the most spiritual structure of all. So, for some of you, what main action to take this season is really reconnecting, but in a playful way, reconnecting with spirit. There's very, very playful energy here with these cards. And I like that because this isn't some seriousness. And pile 2, it makes you feel more accessible to others. I feel like this Leo season, you're going to have a really powerful, just a knack for explaining spiritual ideas, esoteric concepts. You can explain them really well this season for some reason. You're very connected to them. This playful, it's almost like you express them in a creative way. And by doing that, you expose something about spirituality. You expose something about traditional values that I think you change your own perception of spiritual values and traditions. Because there's something, like I said, a restlessness. There is a going against the grain and doing your own thing with these 3 cards, clarifying this very traditional, spiritual projection. So what main action to take during Leo season is to approach your spirituality and your belief system. Talk about it, be creative about it, expose it to the world, feel successful about it. But Three of Wands is about planning a trip, exploring, making plans. It could also be a card of waiting for the right moment when there is going to be no right moment. The right moment is when you decide that is. So it could be right now. But some of you could find, like I said, there's something about traveling here. You could be going on a spiritual journey. It might not even be physical. But you're experiencing spirituality and connection to the larger truths in a much more playful way. That is the main action to take during Leo season. I really like that a lot. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles could lead to brand new opportunity, the universe making you an offer. And then the King of Cups is right underneath that. Okay, let's look at this 10 of Wands. What attracts other people to you? Your ability to carry all the burdens, pile 2, and to keep doing it, but we don't like that. What attracts other people to you? The Magician. Yeah, you're pile 2, you're very powerful energy. So we have all 3 cards coming out. Now this Magician card does not have the infinity symbol on it, but Traditionally, it does. So we've got all three cards that have the infinity symbol on them coming out. So very, very connected, especially with the High Priestess and the Hierophant coming out. The Hierophant and the Hierophant is sometimes called the High Priest in different decks. So we've got the High Priestess and the High Priest. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So almost divine counterparts really coming out here as well. Very spiritually connected. Ten of Wands, please. Can I get two more here for the Ten of Wands? There they are. The Two of Swords and the Moon. Okay. Oh, goodness. What attracts other people to you is just how powerful you are. What a, like, manifestation machine you are, pile 2. And how you are so willing to block off and procrastinate and not acknowledge your own emotional depths for others. But also, what attracts them to you is that you keep people's secrets. You're very good at keeping secrets. A lot of people tell you their secrets, and you're very burdened by them. You could feel like a bit of a confessor, like someone that people go to confess their sins to. Again, your main action is to be more playful with spirituality. One could say that this Hierophant is someone, this is a bishop, someone that in the church that people would go to confess their sins. He's not a priest, he's higher than a priest. So this person has definitely heard some sins being confessed to him. So remember I said be more playful with your spirituality? This is why. Because you're so good at keeping other people's secrets that, but by keeping all these secrets, it's burdening to you and it's blocking you off from manifesting for yourself. People see how strong of a manifester you are, and they are drawn to you, almost magnetically, pile 2, because you will block off your own, you will block off using this power for yourself in order to keep the secrets of others. Right? And of course it's good to be compassionate and give to others, but not at the downfall of your own physical health, really. Look at how contorted this person's body is carrying all this weight, right? They're hunched forward. He's not standing up straight. This is painful. So just don't sacrifice so much that you're not manifesting, you're not taking care of yourself. Right. Justice at the bottom of the deck. People are attracted to the fairness that you kind of exude as well. Now, what will bring pile 2, the most joy? This is that collaboration, working with others. Ooh, the Devil. Working with someone that you might find very attractive and very tempting. You could be obsessed with this person. They could be a Capricorn. This Devil is Capricorn's energy. The Knight of Wands. Wow. You could be real attracted to someone that you are working with. Like very, very physically attracted to this person. Can I get one more card? What's going to bring pile 2 the most joy? 3 of Cups. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I like this, though. You know, people sometimes freak out when the Devil comes out. This is a fairly biblical representation of the Devil to me. We've got the snake, the Devil, and then the red apple, of course, at the top. Or we could say it's very, Snow White or something like that. But the pure red apple, the luscious fruit that's growing on the tree. But first, you're tempted by the fruit. No, that's an apple. I was going to say it could be a pomegranate, but it's an apple. But first, right, you're tempted by the fruit, but first, the Devil, you have to go through the snake, that temptation. So there's someone that you're working with or around or that you're collaborating with that could be older, again, age-wise or just wisdom-wise, a little older than you. You could look up to this person. You find them, what brings you the most joy? See, you find them very attractive, very, very physically attractive, very tempting. There's something about wanting to go out and celebrate with this person too. Someone that you're working with, there could be reason to celebrate as well. You know, this could be you just going out with coworkers, and there's one in particular that that you're very, very drawn to. So what will bring you the most joy this season? You know, I don't know. If this, honestly, this devil energy just kind of feels like eye candy. Not going to lie here. Just feels like there's someone that you work with or that's in your environment. It could even be volunteer work that you do, or just a hobby. If you go to a studio or even like a gym, let's say one of your hobbies is working out. Maybe you're really attracted to someone that you both take the same, I don't know, yoga class, or you both take the same kickboxing class, something like that. I'm not really seeing the devil as this like awful, oh, it's going to pull you into the depths of addiction and obsession energy here because of all the other cards that's around it. But there's definitely an attraction, a very strong physical attraction here, that's going to bring you the most joy. So maybe you hook up with someone, you know, and it's a lot of fun. Maybe it leads somewhere. You might meet this person during Leo season. I said, someone that you work with or volunteer with or just are collaborating with. Okay. Just going to get some final messages here from the universe. These are cards that have words on them. So I'm just going to pull 3 to wrap up this reading for you, pile 2. Can I get 3 cards for pile 2, please? 3 cards for pile 2. Okay, we have the Emperor, the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups typically. And can I get one more? There it is, the Princess of Swords. So 2 pages coming out. So yeah, there's definitely two messages here with all these pages coming out of princesses, is for you to embody, pile 2, a more youthful, fun energy, and also that I feel you're around someone that might be younger than you, but it's enjoyable. So the Emperor came out, and then the Princess of Cups has the word dreams at the bottom. Princess of Swords has the word curiosity. Right? So the Emperor, the structure, the boss. I feel like you're walking away from this structured... You're walking away from structure, pile 2. Remember I said change is your big theme? Yeah, because you're walking away from structure. Maybe you've been very routine. You've always worked in, you know, I don't know. You always worked government jobs or in a building that was very 9 to 5. You're walking away from that. Spiritually, you're being more playful. You're walking away from this being, you know, people's confessor and acting like a priest or something like that for people. So this is all about change and playfulness, really. All right. We're going to end it with some oracle cards here for you, pile 2. So let's see, for Leo season, what kind of emotions, traits, themes can pile 2 expect during Leo season? Choice. Yeah, remember I said there's a lot of 2s here, right? Remember I said 2s are about making a choice, making a decision. Red in tarot symbolizes free will, and you'll notice she is draped in red right there, the card of choice. This card very much reminds me of the 2 of Wands card in the tarot deck. Can I get a few more for pile 2, please, to expect during Leo season? So having to make a choice. Kindred spirits. Now, I was going to mention an energy coming back from the past because we do have judgment here. I was getting that feeling here with this. What's going to bring you joy? You could be working or reuniting with someone that you used to work with. You felt like kindred spirits. It feels like when the 2 of you are together, you're protected. You transform each other too. You really help each other grow, and you're protected when the 2 of you are together. The 2 of you could protect each other, like you offer some sort of protective quality to each other that you might not even realize. But that's okay, because the universe does. One more, please. This last card is just stuck in my hand. It's nothing. Yeah, I'm going to take this one. Adventure. Yeah, remember I mentioned travel over here. This is a lot of traveling cards right here. So you could find yourself going on an adventure, traveling out of state, a long distance. This isn't just like a 10-mile, drive or something like that. All right. Trust at the bottom of the deck. There are a lot of butterflies coming out. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. So again, lots of things are changing. pile 2, Leo season it's all about change and playfulness and possibly even reunion. All right. Oh, yeah, because even the Four of Wands in the beginning, that's a homecoming, a sort of reunion, right? Thanks so much for being here. This is what I got for you, pile 2. Like and subscribe. Talk to me in the comments, and I will see you at your next reading. Take care. Hello, welcome to my channel, pile 3. This reading is going to be for you guys. We got the Zombie Tarot here with the citrine. All right, so if you chose this pile, we've got the citrine here, which, as I mentioned, it's about, it is about the abundance, but whereas the amethyst was about abundance and more about abundance and, or pardon me, not the amethyst, the tiger eye was about abundance and wealth. The citrine is more about abundance and balance. So it's not necessarily the wealth thing and the tiger, right? So the citrine, it, again, what's really important about citrine too, that I mentioned in the first video, is that it does not absorb negative energy. So it's it's a really effective protection stone for Leo. Because, Leos can sometimes get a lot of negative energy thrown their way, right? Leos are ruled by the sun. The sun shines very brightly. And that's why a lot of people think, Leos tend to have this reputation for being arrogant and egotistical and things like this. Because people sometimes will take note of them more. It's just kind of Leo's attitude and Leo's way that when you show up somewhere, people look at you. They have this just like kind of glow thing. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's there. And so they'll get a lot of that jealous, envious, negative energy just kind of thrown at them. So I feel like that's why it's a really good protection stone for Leo specifically. So for Leo and Leo season, it's a great one. And this stone, it enhances Leo's positive traits while keeping negative traits in balance. And this stone, the word actually comes from the old French word for lemon. And Leo is related to all things citrus. So another reason why that's a good stone for Leo. So we're going to jump into your reading here. I've got the Zombie Tarot for you, pile 3. Okay, we're going to look at a few different aspects of Leo and traits Leo embodies and see how those are going to work for you, how they have been, and how they will continue to work for you this Leo season. I'm going to start pulling with the Zombie Tarot. I will clarify with this deck if I've got the message deck at the bottom there and then some oracle cards we will end the reading with, and that will be that. All right, pile 3, so I'm going to get right to it. So his first placement is going to be, how can you shine this Leo season, right? I mentioned Leo ruled by the sun. It illuminates, it shines brightly. So how can you shine during this Leo season? How can you take that Leo trait and use it for you? Let's see. How can pile 3 shine this Leo season? 2 cards. All right, I'll take them both. I only wanted the one, but it's all right. And then I'm going to pull and then go over the spread once I am done pulling it. But we have Justice and the Four of Wands coming out for how you can shine this Leo season. Like that a lot. It's about you having fun. Justice, all about balance. So to me, this has something to do with balancing your head and your heart when it comes to something possibly that's going on in your home. Like I said, we'll go over it all once I'm done pulling. This next space is going to be what will make you feel most inspired. What will make you feel most inspired? Because Leo energy is very dynamic. Leo is a fire sign, so it's the wands. And wand energy, very dynamic. Wands are movement, right? Fire and air signs are about movement, outward energy. So what will make you feel most inspired during Leo season? What will make pile 3 most inspired during Leo season? Ooh, judgment. Some spiritual awakenings happening. Some final decisions being made. Judgment is a final decision. Sometimes it can be someone returning from the past as well, like this idea of someone coming back from the dead. we will discuss that a bit more once I'm done here. This next placement is what to express this season, right? Like I said, Leo, that dynamic energy, very expressive, you know, is seen. So what to express this season? Four of Cups. Wow. I really like that, actually, for you. Pile 3. That's a good... So you're expressing some emotions of discontent, but it's important that we express those things and you don't hold them inside. Excuse me. So pile 3, you might have been holding back your emotions for a while, and Leo season is a time to let loose with them. What main action to take during Leo season for pile 3? What main action should pile 3 take during Leo season? Main action to take during Leo season, please. Pile 3. The 7 of Swords. Some planning, some strategy here. Kicking people. Wow. This 7 of Swords is interesting because it's a woman kicking people out of her home, as opposed to someone in traditional tarot, it's someone escaping an encampment. Whereas in this deck, it's this woman kicking these people out of her encampment, essentially. So we'll go over that, like I said, just a minute here. What attracts other people to you? Right? Leo's very magnetic energy. Like I said, dynamic, everyone, right? We all look at the sun. And even if you can't look at it, but you feel the heat from it, right? So what attracts other people to you? Pile 3. The Fool. Your foolish ways. No, I'm kidding. It's not what that means. I joke. The Fool. Nice energy. Your newness, your willingness to try something brand new is very attractive to others. This last placement, what will bring you the most joy during Leo season? Okay, that was quick. Ace of Cups. Oh, how nice. All these emotions. Yeah. This 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups energy, I really like for this spread here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This was also at the bottom of the deck when I pulled the 4 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune card. Luck turning in your favor here during Leo season. Some of you could have recently experienced some sort of heartbreak. An air sign specifically could have broken your heart. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Possibly someone older. If not older, they were a mature energy. A masculine energy. Again, that doesn't mean it was a male, but in tarot as well as astrology, right, I mentioned air and fire are movement forward. Outward movement is considered masculine. The fire signs and the air signs are masculine signs because they are outward energy. So that's what I mean. This doesn't have to be a man, but it was someone in that energy, right? Could have even been a bit controlling with their words. So yeah, it doesn't have to be an air sign, but it was someone that was very like logic, like head over heart. They made head over heart decisions. Looks like you're resting from this. And then we've got the 6 of Cups with its, which is a soulmate card. So yeah, some, like I said, air sign or just someone in that mentality, it looks like recently broke your heart, but you rested. And then we have this soulmate energy, something that you're going to be defending. But is really fruitful. 3 of Cups. You're having a great time with this person. And like I said, Wheel of Fortune. Luck is turning in your favor when it comes to that heartbreak. So take that for what you will, how it resonates with you. Okay. Let's go over this a little bit here. Justice, 4 of Wands. How can you shine this season? Balanced relationships, especially when it comes to people you live with, or this could have to do with a relationship, could be a business relationship, but it feels personal with the 4 of Wands. Be someone that you met at a celebration at someone's home specifically. The 4 of Wands is about home and hearth. So how you can shine is it achieving or going for some sort of balance with your home environment or with someone or multiple people that you met at like a housewarming party or a homecoming party, or if it wasn't those two things, just there was a gathering in somebody's house. And this could be your own home. How can you shine this season is balancing your head and your heart when it comes to making decisions in your own house and the other people that you share that environment with. We'll see more when we clarify. Judgment, what will make you feel most inspired? Now in this deck, it's like atom bomb judgment. That's what it reminds me of, right? This kind of looks like a Zeppelin, I believe, bomb. So, what are the words on this? Oh, fire. It's someone pushing the button to launch the missile. Okay. So again, once this bomb blows something up, right? This is like a mushroom cloud of an atom bomb. Once that happens, or a nuclear bomb, nothing is the same on that land ever again, right? And that's what this is symbolizing. The Judgment card is a spiritual awakening. Once you see something a certain way, you cannot unsee it, right? Once that finger hits that button, that fire button, and this missile is expelled and lands on the ground, nothing on that ground, it will desecrate that ground, that earth, right? And anything that's on it, and that earth will never be the same again, right? It's a bit destroyed, really. So, but the point is, it's not going to be the same again. So it's about finality. Judgment is a really final card. You're making final decision. So what will make you feel most inspired, pile 3, is to make some final decisions, to make some judgment calls, and to, maybe rid some things in your life that are no longer needed, making decisions to pursue, A, B, C, and D. But yeah, it's about that finality. It's about really opening your eyes and seeing something in a different way as you have never seen it before. Right? Now, what will make judgment can sometimes be someone coming back from the past. So it's possible that someone or a situation from your past reemerges, but it actually makes you feel very inspired this time around. Maybe it wasn't as inspired last time. Maybe it's a project you just pushed to the side, or it was a relationship that didn't work out, but this time around you're inspired by it. Maybe putting that time between it. Let's see here. What to express this season. The Four of Cups. Four of Cups is a card of apathy, right? This is a zombie that's been domesticated. Has this man's head on her lap, and we can assume, or ascertain at least from this card, she's probably already cooked dinner and they're like on the couch watching TV together, like a perfect little 50s couple. But she's not happy because the Four of Cups is about apathy. It's boredom. It's not liking what the universe gave you. It's also a card of gratitude. So what to express this season, definitely gratitude for you. Writing a gratitude list would be good. I know some people think it's a futile exercise, or it's corny, or what have you, or it's, I don't know, I've heard some people say it feels disingenuous. I think gratitude lists are great. Doing them in the morning, especially to kind of start your day off, it just kind of starts you in a more positive note. And gratitude is the highest vibration that we can exist on, highest vibrational plane. So gratitude is very important. And the Four of Cups in the traditional deck is about this person. The universe gives us what we manifest. The universe gives us what we ask for. It's about this person the cups are there that they've manifested, but the person isn't even looking at them. So it's about not ignoring the gifts that the universe is giving you. That's where the gratitude part comes in. Because even if your manifestations, maybe they didn't come in exactly the way you thought they were going to look. It doesn't look like you thought it would. It's still important to accept the manifestation. You can do with it what you will. You can accept it and say, this is not for me. But acknowledging it is very important. A Four of Cups, the person is not acknowledging their manifestations. And if you don't acknowledge these things, they start piling up, and the universe is like, man, this person isn't doing anything with these things. And that energy needs to be at least acknowledged, because once you acknowledge it, you can decide if you're going to release it or if you're going to keep it. But if you don't acknowledge the energy in the first place, that's just there. It's still there, whether you acknowledge it or not, right? So gratitude, but expressing your emotions is going to be important. Express what you're apathetic about. What are you bored about? What is causing you a kind of almost a melancholy feeling, but also a feeling of apathy and not caring. I think it's going to be really important to express those feelings, so that you can figure out, and you don't have to express them to another person. You could speak them out loud in the atmosphere, to the universe. You can write them down, and then put it in water or burn it or just leave it in a notebook. But it's important to express these feelings you're having that are not progressing you anywhere, and that you're just kind of feeling blah about. Unsatisfied. Feelings of not being satisfied. Where are you not feeling satisfied in your life, really? What main action to take this season? We have the 7 of Swords. See what I mean? She's kicking this man down the stairs. There's all these zombies here. Now, she could be throwing him to the wolves, take him and throwing him to the zombies. But the 7 of Swords is a card of strategy. And sometimes it's taken as this card of lies, deceit, but it's about someone strategizing, removing themselves from an encampment, and they're removing themselves because they've been lied to and deceived. So they have strategized how they're going to remove themselves from this very once comfortable place without letting anyone know that's what they're doing. So it's a strategy, it's planning, it's that mental energy, right? With the swords, having a mental plan and strategy for yourself. So the main action to take this Leo season is to make some plans, strategize, and I think, it's also related to this 4 of Cups energy, because once you express these unsatisfied, again, where in your life you are not satisfied and apathetic or bored, you can then strategize on how you are going to change that. So there you have it. What attracts other people to you? The Fool. I love this. There's something very youthful about you, pile 3, whether you are young in age or just a very youthful, childlike energy or spirit about you. The Fool, some can say, is a little naive. There is a bit of naivete to the Fool, because it's this very wide-eyed energy. It's brand new. It's new all around. The Fool, isn't it something you're experiencing, something for the first time, something you've never done before in this life. So people are very attracted to your willingness to try new things and the faith that you have. The Fool has a lot of faith, because typically he's just stepping off a cliff. So you have to have a lot of faith and trust in the universe that the next step will appear, or that you're going to be safe, that you're not going to fall off this cliff and injure yourself or die, right? So there's a lot of faith and belief in the Fool, and that's very attractive. So you're someone that has a lot of faith and a lot of spirit as well. I feel like, especially with these cards, with the cards coming out, I feel like you are someone that's noticed when you walk into a room for the traits that you embody. What will bring you the most joy this season? Ace of Cups. So this is about, again, exploring all these different emotions here. All the different emotions that, excuse me, that we have in our brain, but that are being informed by our body and by our heart, right? Exploring love, envy, hate, anguish, sadness, hunger, fear, pain. And again, 4 of Cups, right? What to express this season, your emotions. What is going to bring you the most joy this season? Really looking at those emotions and the beginning of an emotional journey as well. Ace of Cups is about self-love. It's about loving yourself, having compassion for yourself, patience, so that you can extend those qualities to others. So there could be, if you're single, these are not love readings, just a general reading. I'm probably going to do pick a pile for love readings as well. But just in general, you could be entering into, there could be, someone could ask you on a date, or you could meet someone that you think, oh, I could see this. You could see yourself being in a relationship with them, with the Ace of Cups. There could be someone new coming in, and that brings you a lot of joy. right? We are going to clarify. Oh, interesting. We have Justice at the bottom of the deck, and we're going to clarify Justice and the Four of Wands. I'm going to clarify them together. Okay. Justice and the Four of Wands. What is this energy? Pile 3. How can pile 3 shine this season? Pile 3 with the citrine. Justice and the Four of Wands again. All right. So, yeah. Man. Definitely has to do with home and hearth. How could you shine? Maybe you're having a housewarming party. You could be hosting an event. I could see that. Possibly for business or work, or someone that is something involving the legal system with the Justice card here. You know, a judge, a lawyer, a mediator, a paralegal, or just someone in the police department, like having to do with the law, right? Like law and order, justice. Yeah, you could be having like someone like that over to your house but this is a celebration. It's not for something negative. It's for something positive. Let's see what else comes out for Justice and the Four of Wands. It's interesting that the Four of Wands twice. If you are hosting a party or an event, it's going to be very successful. That's where you're going to shine. So you're shining somewhere at your own, it's in your own environment, in your own home. Interesting. Okay, can I get another 1 or 2 for Justice and the Four of Wands, please? Ace of Wands. Lots of fire here. Lots of fire. One more. Justice, Four of Wands. One more. Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm not taking those, but I'm taking that one. Another wand. So yeah, more fire energy. So fire and, pardon me. Fire and air coming out there, and another fire card, 2 of Wands and the 5 of Wands and the Emperor. I was going to say, this is a lot of Aries energy. The 4 of Wands is Aries. You have that twice. 2 of Wands is also Aries. The Ace of Wands is just fire, the element of fire. And the 8 of Wands is Sagittarius. Justice is Libra's card, just to let you know there. So, okay, 4 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands, clarifying Justice, and the 4 of Wands. Whatever is going on, relationships that happen in your home, whether you're hosting a person that's involved with the law somehow, that you know what? I just noticed that this Justice card, you notice the hairdo on this skeleton. It looks like the fake wigs and stuff that they wear in Parliament in the UK. How to shine this season? You could be having someone from maybe from the United Kingdom specifically in your home. Okay? I know. It's a strange kind of specific message, but I just noticed that. And it's very indicative of, parliamentary procedure in the United Kingdom. So, believe it might just be in Britain. I don't know if it's the whole of the United Kingdom. Don't quote me on that specifically, but I know Britain at the very least. Okay, so that's for some of you. Some of you are having a British or UK, someone from there, come and stay in your home. And it sparks something. There's a spark of something new. There's inspiration. If you're hosting someone that's for the UK, if you're having a party for some sort of, maybe there's a celebration because Justice, something went in your favor. And so there's reason to celebrate. And this celebration, something that happens in the home, causes a spark, an inspiration, a spark of desire inside of you. And then there's lots of messages exchanged. Lots of messages. This could be a personal relationship as well with the Justice card, right? But this is super, super positive. So I feel like how you shine is just engaging. Just keep engaging and keep yourself open to feel that spark, to feel that Ace of Wands. right? Because aces, I consider aces like a gift from the universe. But you have to, again, you have to be open to receiving the gift, right? The Four of Cups, receive that manifestation. But it's really quick movement once you see that Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is quick communication. So, yeah, I love that. So just remain open and just keep doing what you're doing. Be a great host. If you are having an event or having someone over, just be the nice, kind, compassionate, fun, playful host that you are, and it'll be all good. Judgment is connected to Saturn, so it's a Aquarius Capricorn card there, and the Fool is Aquarius as well. Fool ruled by Uranus. Okay. And the Seven of Swords is Aquarius too. So I could have some Aquariuses looking at this spread, pile 3, or it's just the energy that's here. So let's see, Judgment. What will make you feel most inspired? There's that Four Cups. What's going to make you feel most inspired is expressing these unsatisfactory feelings. Now, this Four of Cups expresses a little bit more what I was trying to say. See, she's got the 3 bowls there and she's not even looking at them, right? But she manifested them. She was like, oh, I'm so bored, right? This really depicts the boredom of the Four of Cups really well. But there's this other cup that she's not even looking at, the most recent manifestation, and there's a rainbow coming out of it, right? So we can, then that means that's brightness, that's positivity. So she's so bummed about these 3 that she's not even looking at this one, and this could be the manifestation that sets her free, that gets her going on a different path, whatever the case may be. So look around, right? Pardon me. So what's going to make you feel most inspired, honestly, is making the final decision to look at those emotions, to take a look at what you weren't looking at before. I feel like there's been some avoidance in you, pile 3, to look at uncomfortable or unsatisfactory emotions. But this spread is saying, Leo season's time to look at them. 2 of Swords. Okay. Also, 4 of Cups is a Cancer card. 2 of Swords, Libra. Can I get one more for Judgment, please? Pile 3, what will make them feel most inspired? Now, it's interesting because I just said you've been avoiding emotions. And look at this 2 of Swords card. She's literally got a blindfold over her eyes. There's something she doesn't want to see. You haven't been wanting, like I say, you haven't been wanting to look at these uncomfortable emotions and these uncomfortable feelings. But Leo season is the time to do so. It's what's going to make you feel most inspired. And it's not only looking at the emotions, but coming to some final decisions and conclusions because you finally looked. Because you finally took the blindfold off. Yes, 8 of Cups. Because when you take the blindfold off and you look at the uncomfortable and you just face it head on, you realize very quickly what you need to walk away from. And what you need to walk away from is people, places, things, situations, themes, concepts that are weighing you down emotionally, that are holding you back from your spiritual path. That might be... this is also about walking away from the need or the desire for more material goods. It's actually kind of cleaning house, getting rid of a need and desire for more material goods and going towards a more spiritual, minimalistic type path when it comes to material items. So that's what's going to make you feel inspired, and leaving behind, again, people, relationships, leaving behind these uncomfortable emotions. But you cannot walk away from an uncomfortable emotion if you're unable to name the emotion that's uncomfortable. So it's about naming it, really looking at it, taking off that blindfold, not procrastinating. 2 of Swords is a card of procrastination. Not procrastinating anymore about looking at those things that you don't want to look at. But once you look at them, then you can see real quickly what you need to leave behind. And that Judgment card there tells me then you leave it behind. You make the final decision. But you've got to go through the process, right? The only way out is through. That old That old saying. That's this pile right there. 4 of Cups. What to express this season? Like I said, these unsatisfactory emotions, but about what exactly? 4 of Cups. Clarify that. Ooh, the Devil. Oh. Pile 3. Okay. So, you got tempted by the devil. That's why you don't want to look at these cups. There's, there might be some shame and guilt that you're also not wanting to look at, because you might feel foolish for giving into temptation and lust. Okay? Don't feel foolish. We're human beings. We're human bodies. So we have the Devil, the 3 of Cups, the Knight of Wands. The Devil is, 8 of Cups is Pisces energy. 4 of Cups, Cancer. The Devil is Capricorn. 3 of Cups is Cancer. Knight of Wands is our fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So, 4 of Cups clarified by these ones right here. What to express this season. For some of you, again, these are not love readings, but I'd say this reading is the reading that's hearkening on love and relationships more than the other two. Some of you could have been in a relationship with someone that wanted to get you involved. I know, but I have to say it because it's here. That wanted to get you involved in a threesome. That happened. I don't think you wanted to do it, but you might have done it anyway. And now you feel like, ugh, why the hell did I do that? You could feel like you kind of let go of some of your morals and values. And if it's not related to, that does not have to be related to the threesome thing. It's just with the Devil. The Devil is about lust, temptation, obsession, almost distraction as well. He's pulling you down to those more human traits that we have, right? Vibrating at the lowest level. Very materialistic, very concerned about how things look, not how things actually are. 3 of Cups. So this Devil energy, what to express this season, I feel like it's your apathy and your boredom, and it has to do with you being tempted into a group, and I feel like you just went along with it because there was an obsession. And it doesn't have to be a person, right? The Devil is also about addiction, compulsive behavior, addiction to, shopping, eating, exercise, driving, alcohol, drugs, the internet. We can become obsessed with a multitude of different things. So I'm not saying it was one specific person, but there was something got you obsessed. It had to do with a group. For some of you, you could be like getting yourself out of a cult or something like that. Some sort of big group thing that you went into like really confidently, and then but then got very bored by it very quickly because it wasn't real. That's why you got bored by it, because the Devil, right? It wasn't real to begin with. Like I said, the Devil is very concerned with how the way things look, not how it actually is. So you could have gotten taken in by something that looked very attractive and promised some sort of community to you, but that it was not fruitful. And so you just became bored and apathetic about it and lost some faith, I would say. I'm detecting a little bit of hopelessness here as well. So express those feelings, express those emotions. If you don't feel comfortable expressing those things to friends, maybe you have, a single mentor, or, if you're someone that's okay with therapy, a therapist, some way to get it out, because it really does need to come out of you, right? Especially with the 4 of Cups coming out twice here. Okay. The 7 of Swords. Yeah, we got the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Pentacles is working with others, collaboration, coming together. It's positive. Whereas, see, the Devil with the 3 of Cups here, I think you got sucked into something. It took advantage of your emotions, too. You could have been, emotionally vulnerable. And this group, some people, a group of people, it wasn't just one person, a group of people took advantage of that. and used it to their advantage, not to yours. Okay, the Seven of Swords. What to express... Oh, no, pardon me. Main action to take during Leo season. I think this is you strategizing and planning. Maybe you're still in a cult right now, and you're what? Yep, the Judgment card again. Making those final decisions. Some of you could be... I was going to say, some of you could be kicking someone out of your home or wanting to get someone out of your home. Deciding that you're going to move could be. Let's see what else comes out. Seven of Swords, please. The main action to take this season. The Seven of Swords. Can you clarify the Seven of Swords, please? No. Okay, I'll go one more time. We've had the Emperor at the bottom of the deck last time. Now it's the Three of Swords. Heartbreak again. Okay. Seven of Swords. Anything else for the Seven of Swords, please? Main action to take this season for pile 3. Okay, there's one. I'm not reading reversals in this reading, so I'm going to flip that up, right? Okay, we're just going to have 2 for this one. So we have Judgment and the Wheel. Wheel of Fortune, right? Judgment, like I said, Saturn ruled Capricorn, Aquarius. The Wheel is ruled by Jupiter, so Sagittarius, but it typically has the fixed signs on the card, which is Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Judgment and the Wheel with the Seven of Swords. Main action to take this month is to make a... yeah, this is about you making a final call and a really conscious choice with everything. Your mind, your body, your heart, your soul, your spirit. You're making this decision with every cell in your body to take control of your life. Somewhere you lost control a little bit here with this energy. But what's happening, the main action to take this month is you making the call that, no, I'm strategizing. I'm the one in control. I am making the final decision to take the wheel. Right? Because the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes say it's the fate, the wheel is turning. Fate is it's good luck, it's bad luck. It's an ebb and flow. It's good and it's bad. It's up and it's down, which is true. But we can affect what direction and how quickly, what direction the wheel is turning. We can affect that based on our thoughts and our behavior and our actions. So I feel like you're making some sort of final decision that you're going to strategize, you're going to plan, you're going to use your mind, not this group think or some other person's like thoughts that they were, emotions that they were trying to implant. It's like a group of people were trying to convince you that you felt a certain way that you didn't feel. Yeah. Again, just taking advantage. So yeah, the main action to take is to make the final decision to change some actions and behaviors to get out of this yucky energy here, and to plan, to strategize. The Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, a Leo card. Hi, sorry that just stopped recording. Not sure what happened there, but as I was saying, we have the Leo card at the bottom of the deck here. This is a card of triumph and victory. So you will be victorious here with the Seven of Swords, Judgment, and the Wheel. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Fool. Let's look at the Fool here. What attracts other people to you, pile 3? Let's see, the Fool. What attracts other people to you? Look at the Fool, please, for pile 3. And clarify the Fool. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, another, brand new. There's something so, it's like you embody, excuse me, you embody like this really fresh energy, pile 3, and it's magnetic. People are incredibly drawn to your like fresh outtake on life, your fresh outlook. You probably have some like hot takes that people really like that are new, that make them think in different ways. I get 1 or 2 more for, there we go, the Hanged Man. Yeah, enlightenment. You provide others with enlightenment. You make others think differently, and it's really attractive That's one of the main things that attracts other people to you. Anything else? Yeah, there we go. And Temperance. Oh, I like this. This is a strong area. We have nothing but major arcana and an ace. So that's great. There's some sort of cycle that's ended, possibly with the Pisces specifically. Could have been a love, could have been a love offer, dating. Someone you were dating, but it didn't go anywhere. Or the person might have held you in competition. It made you think you were in competition with others. Okay, anyway, the Fool, Ace of Pentacles, the Hangman, and Temperance. Love this. Ace of Pentacles, brand new offer. This is a right, Pentacles, earth. It is concrete. It's something that you can hold in your hand, right? Whatever this offer is. But it's new. Again, it's the inception of. You could say, yeah. Anyway, the Fool is card 0. You could kind of say aces are zeros or ones because we started 2s. The Hangman. Hangman is about enlightenment, gaining enlightenment, new perspectives, seeing something in a different way. So that's what I mean. You really make people see things in a different way by embodying this childlike, yeah, I'll give it a try, having so much faith, so much belief that it's all going to work out, and having the courage to take that leap of faith. You know, there's courage involved with the Fool energy as well. And then we have Temperance. Temperance is about bringing 2 different energies together and like synthesizing, right? We have the Moon over here and the Sun here. It's bringing them together to create one singular energy. And it's also a card of protection. It's symbolic of Archangel Michael here. You can see he's got wings. So what attracts other people to you? I feel like other people feel that that you will protect them. There's something about you that tells people you are someone safe and trustworthy, and that you would protect them, you would shield them from the bad and the negative. Right? What will bring you the most joy this season is the Ace of Cups here. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups? Pile 3, what will bring the most joy this season? What will bring the most joy this season? Ace of Cups, please. It's really strange. Having to go like multiple times. Usually these cards, especially, pretty easy to come out. Ace of Cups, please. Pile 3. Can I get some clarifiers? What will bring pile 3 the most joy? That we wanted to come out. 7 of Swords. Harkening back to that energy. Strategizing. Yep, having a mental plan. Getting away from, remember, I said, getting away from an encampment, an energy that deceived you, that hurt you. Devil energy. Caused you, I feel like it was an energy, honestly, that was obsessed with you and then convinced you that you were obsessed with them. Wow, yeah, look at that. 7 of Swords, the Hermit, the Lovers. That's what I mean by this spread more than the others was a little bit more love, relationship feeling than the other 2. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Sowing the seeds. Doing your research. Yeah, you're there's a restless energy here, ready to get up and go, because it's followed by 2 Aries cards and then a Leo card again. So I feel like there's this passion that's like bubbling under the surface in you, pile 3. So Ace of Cups, we have 7 of Swords, the Hermit, and the Lovers. So you are escaping an encampment, strategizing, right? That's what's going to bring you the most joy. You're doing it with love. That's the thing here. You're doing it with love. You're doing it with compassion. You're doing it by exploring all the different emotions, by going on an emotional journey. You are mentally preparing to escape the encampment that hurt you, that deceived you, that possibly stole from you, so that you can be alone, the hermit. I feel like that's what you want right now. There's some solo energy, and I think you do need to be alone because, like I said, there's some sort of groupthink thing that was going on here that was not your thoughts. People were telling you that that's what you thought, but deep down, even though you might have agreed with them, deep down you knew that's not what you thought. And the Lovers, like I said, this could have had to do with a relationship, an intimate relationship, sexual or otherwise. But the Lovers is about divine alignment. So there was this idea that you were walking this divinely aligned path, but you weren't. So what's going to bring you the most joy this season is to leave all that behind. Do it with compassion, with a lot of self-love too, with the ace. A lot of self-love here. With the solo energy, the Hermit's also about soul searching, right? But it's solo energy. And I feel it's so that you can get away from something that was pulling you down, the devil, and return to a divinely aligned path. So you're escaping this that was here, but moving towards it at the same time. All right? I hope that makes sense. I'm going to pull a few cards from the message deck here just to see final messages. Final messages for pile 3 here. These are cards that have some words on them, so I just kind of like sometimes end with that. We have the 5 of Cups coming out. Disappointment. Yeah, you are. You're disappointed by something. This devil, it's this placement right here. Get 2 more. There we go. That one wanted to come out. Oh, look, the 4 of Cups again. Yeah, see, the 4 of Cups came out in all 3 decks. So there you have it, pile 3. The Sun at the bottom of the deck, Leo. The Sun with the World. And the 3 of Cups, friendship. So you had some false friendships up here with this 4 of Cups energy. False friendships. So 5 of Cups, disappointment. 4 of Cups, meditation. And the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, determination. Pile 3, I think what the universe is trying to tell you is that if you have this mentality, this mindset of being determined to overcome these uncomfortable emotions, and like I said, walk through them to get to the other side of them, just keep that mental determination, hold it in your mind, because you are more than capable of doing this. It is going to be painful. It's going to hurt a little bit. You will experience this disappointment through meditating on your emotions. But remain focused and determined to get through it. You have the fortitude inside of you. It's there. Okay? We're going to end with a few oracle cards. See what else during Leo season can pile 3 expect. Please. Leo season. Let's get a few oracle cards. Please. Get it. A few. Or there we go. Freedom. See? That's right. Your freedom, because you were stuck in, like I said, there's some sort of cult mentality, some group think here. So yeah, you're experiencing your own freedom, or at least you have the possibility to. And we have the white dove of peace there. There's a sense of peace that comes with your freedom, with being granted your freedom, your your autonomy, right? Not being controlled by others. Okay. Can I get 1 or 2 more oracle cards, please, for pile 3? Purity. Let's see what I said, the white dove of purity. You're purifying yourself from this devil energy, 3 of Cups, Knight of Wands. For sure. Okay, this one, if nothing else comes out, it's this one. Healing. Wow. This is a very clear message here. Freedom, purity, and healing. I mean, there you have it. You're healing and returning back to yourself and regaining your freedom from something, some entity that had taken it away from you. All right, pile 3, this is what I've got for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being here. Like and subscribe. Talk to me in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you at your next reading. Take care.